I think that most Jamaicans were startled by the audacity of Mr. P.J. Patterson. His recent comments on the state of the Jamaican economy under the Jamaica Labour Party government. I think that persons were startled, particularly since in recent times he has positioned himself as an elder statesman and someone who Jamaicans could turn to for sensible guidance. However, Mr. Patterson has failed those persons who looked up to him. His assessment of the economy is really brazen and shameless. And it appears that he has conveniently forgotten that it was under the PNP government's watch that Jamaica recorded the largest increase in unemployment and murder, the largest increase, in fact, in poverty. Mr. Patterson must have forgotten that while he was Prime Minister, the unemployment rate was at a record high of 16.5%. Murders spiraled from 414 to 1,674 per calendar year. His PNP presided over the era when Jamaica was officially branded by the international media as the murder capital of the world, and the poverty rate was assessed to be at a record high of over 21%. Mr. Patterson seems to have forgotten all of this. It is unfortunate that he appears to think that Jamaica will forget that it was his administration that promised that Jamaica would be pothole-free by 2003 and failed to deliver. Patterson must be made to recall that his PNP government stewardship was so wretched that it contributed heavily to the meltdown of the financial sector, and one of his own cabinet members confessed that the Patterson administration had presided over the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich since slavery was abolished. This was a time when the Patterson PNP policies wrecked thousands of Jamaican lives, destroyed much of the black business sector, but contributed to a company owned by Bunting and Golding, making millions, in fact billions of dollars. The government of Prime Minister Holness recognizes that there is much to be done, but it cannot be disputed that we are steadily making gains in the area of improving the standard of living for most Jamaicans. Indeed, it is no coincidence that the poverty rate is projected to decline to an approximately 12%. Murders are significantly trending down, and unemployment levels are at a record low of 3.5%. Additionally, this government from the national budget has made unprecedented investments in improving the road network, the healthcare system, and the results are beginning to emerge. The contrast, stark as it is, with the People's National Party, PNP's destructive era, where the management of the economy was so poor that there was no room to invest in upgrades to key sectors without borrowing from multilaterals and racking up national debt. If Patterson is the best the PNP had to offer in terms of analysis, this confirms that the Mark Golding-led PNP is bankrupt in terms of ideas to move Jamaica forward. Quite frankly, given the devastating and painful impact his administration had on the quality of life of most Jamaicans, P.J. Patterson would best be advised to resume his silence on issues of gains made in the several areas of national life.